Alright guys, so I wanted to talk about the topic of the super empath. What is a super empath? Why are they a super empath? And what do super empaths do generally? How do they act as it relates to narcissistic abuse and that kind of stuff? So you guys, let's talk about a super empath. So a super empath is basically just a super aware empath, all right? When I say super aware, they're super aware of others. They're also super aware of themselves. They realize that the way that they were brought up or raised has contributed to a lot of problems throughout their life and a lot of things that they've attracted as a result of that treatment in their family dynamic. And I think super empaths as well are really, really good at putting up boundaries and telling people no when they cross the boundary as well. So guys, I want to talk about different scenarios that are presented to I guess the empath and the super empath, and how we act differently, or how super empaths act differently to empaths. So generally speaking, I would say that empaths, some empaths, okay, lack introspection. Introspection in the respect that they cannot pinpoint the exact subconscious ways of thinking and behavior that lead to the ongoing cycle of narcissistic abuse. So I have a friend, okay? Actually, I don't really have a friend, but I know people who this is about, okay? And I'm trying to get those examples. So say a bullying boss treats a empath with abuse, okay, at work. They use this person as a supply to feel better about themselves. Maybe that's in the form of degrading comments, ostracization, that sort of thing, okay? So just general narcissistic abuse at work. So this empath who isn't a super empath will not be able to put down boundaries when that happens. They will feel bad in the sense that, you know, they're experiencing these negative emotions as a result of this individual, but they won't exactly be able to really change the reason why, okay? So they won't be able to confront the boss. They also won't be able to kind of act different in a way that they're not susceptible to that bullying behavior. I would say that the way in which a super empath is a bit different is that we'll be able to, I guess, see that, like, all right, so super empaths, how would we behave differently in that circumstance? I think that super empaths are super attuned to behavior. So in the instance that something happens by a boss, say it's some sort of harassment or bullying tactic, whether that be direct or indirect, an empath super empaths will trust their gut instincts, and they'll kind of run with it more so than their head, okay? So I think an empath will more so trust maybe you could say their logic. They'll say, okay, that's a one-off event. But I think a super empath will be able to see what's happened and how that can spiral out of control before it gets too bad. So a super empath will be able to put up boundaries in the form of directly, you could say, addressing that behavior to the boss. And I think a super empath as well, we're very self-assured in the ways that we think and process things, and also the way that we see toxic dynamics within a workplace or a family. We're very, very attuned to seeing that pattern very fast. So I would say super empaths would put up boundaries faster. They would also be more short and direct and efficient at resolving that situation. And if it doesn't resolve, I believe that a super empath will take further action in any way they can, because I just think that super empaths know that it's better to address and get some, backlash, rather than to let it keep on going and then get that toxic poison dripping happening over a long time. That's the most toxic thing you can do, is to keep on letting those types of things happen. Okay guys, so I think that's the end of the video. So it's the difference between a normal empath and a super empath. I'll catch you in the next one. I think this is one of the better videos I did, and I'll see you soon. Bye.